Hello everybody, this is Jennifer and it's November the 18th, 2024. And I am sitting waiting for a charge port in Courtenay, and it's a gorgeous day. And I've been working through some information about the space between. Or the space before, the pause between one thing and another, the pause before we take a breath. As I've been reminded so many times recently, to simply allow the vessel to take a breath or a pause before I respond in any way to anything. And that pause is allowing me, and appears to be giving more information that is more in line with New Earth. The company I started is New Earth Healing, and the logo for the company is one that I received, or was given to us so generously, shown to us by Julia Cannon, Dolores Cannon's daughter. That logo is on the back of my car, here in my little spot where I live, well, in Texada now. So the space between, and I'll talk for a moment about the breath, and it's sitting here in the parking lot, and the way the sun is coming, it's aligning with the information that I was pushed to, or offered to share. And that is, when we pay attention to that space before we take a breath. One of the ladies in the meditation group on Saturday called it the void. It could be referred to as the void. This is not a long practice or a difficult practice, but what I was given was that it will be something that people will recognize maybe a little easier than communication with the higher self, communication with oneness. So the space, if we take just a moment to rest for that moment after we breathe out, pay attention for just a second to that space before we take our next breath. And in that place, in that space, which could be extended throughout our day, but that particular segment of the all that is something that is species that breathe. We are all the same. That awareness that we are all the same, if only in that space of awareness. Came like the heavens opening up the other day for me. It is a way that we're all, a way to show people, or to show me, that I can share that we're all connected. And the example, the other example that the woman gave when she spoke about the void was those rebounders that you jump on, bounce platforms. And as your body lifts, just before you start to descend again and bounce once more, that space of the upper extremity of where your body reaches, just for that second, it is the moment of aha, ah, ah. And in that way, I suppose we could look at the breath as our next bounce, our next dimensional shift, our next thought, our next moment, our next choice. If I get to a place where I'm not sure what to do, may I always remember that moment that's available. To receive guidance before the next. Have a beautiful day. We'll talk to you again.